Which Ford F-150 is the quickest? Well, this is the video where we're gonna find out. Here I have three trucks. We have an F-150 with a 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. I have a 5 liter Coyote V8, and of course the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. And in this video we're gonna put them on the drag strip stock, but also with 5-star tuning performance tune to find out, is it the V8 or is it the turbocharging that's gonna win? You gotta see this. This video is brought to you by our friends at 5-Star Tuning. Check them out using the link below. They have a huge variety of towing, fuel economy, and performance tunes for your truck. Will this three-way comparison be predictable? I'm not so sure because that Coyote V8 is very strong with a tune. Here's how we're gonna do this 3-truck comparison race. First, I'm gonna get the numbers on each of the trucks, 2.7, the 5 liter, and the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. And then we'll stack them up against each other. The 2.7 will race the 5 liter, and finally the winner of that test will race against the 3.5 liter. But before that, let me get the numbers on the 2.7 right here. Yeah, I know all these trucks are silver, but under the hood of this one is the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. And the factory rating at the crank on 87 octane is 325 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. And all these trucks have a 10-speed automatic, and they're all 4x4s. Alright, we gotta get the baseline in this 2.7 liter Ford. Stock tuning, everything's stock. This truck is all stock. Running in 4-wheel drive. Make sure I'm in 4 high. Traction control disabled. Advanced track also disabled. I'm gonna boost it up. Brake torque it to about 2800 RPM. Wow, that was quick. 6.15. The tuning process is very straightforward. In this case, we're using the HP Tuner's N-Gauge device with the custom 5-star tunes. At the end of this video, I will show you a quick overview on how it's done. Here are the dyno results for the 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6. 5-star managed a significant power and torque increase with a small turbocharged engine. The power builds quickly. Maximum torque arrives soon after 3500 RPM. At 4300 RPM, the 93 octane performance tune is adding almost 75 horsepower and 90 pound-feet of torque at the wheels. This is the tuned run in the 2.7 powered F-150. Oh! It's insane. 4.83. 4.83. That's pretty nuts at sea level in a 2.7 powered truck. Under the hood of this truck is actually my favorite engine. This is the 5 liter V8, the Coyote, and the factory rating is 395 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque. Really interesting, same torque output as in the 2.7. Alrighty, so I need to set a baseline in the 5 liter. 5 liter stock with 93 octane. I'm gonna do the same procedure as with every truck, 4 high. I'm gonna do traction control off. I don't want the electronic nannies to take any power away from me. Okay, here we go. 6.94 is the baseline for the 5 liter. Let's see what it does tuned. So how did it do on a dyno? Building additional power with a naturally aspirated engine with just a tune is not easy. However, the guys at 5-Star managed it as you rev it closer to the great sounding red line. As a result, you're picking up an additional 55 horsepower and 50 pound-feet of torque at the wheels around 5,800 RPM. Nice. I want to go in sport mode. Traction control off. Advanced track off. Shift. 5.44 in tune mode. Tune 5 liter 5.44. The noise was pretty spectacular. Isn't it good to hear a proper V8 even with a stock exhaust system? Alright, I got some numbers on the 2.7 and also the 5 liter, but Jacob is here to go up against me, so I'll drive the 2.7. Is that cool?
That's fine with
me. And you, I mean, you kind of made that tune, right?
Yeah, I did a lot of development on it.
So, I'm a little nervous, but I think the 2.7 might be a little stronger.
To the 8, after that it's done.
But we're doing a quarter mile.
Yeah.
Quarter mile coming up right now. Alright, here's the drag race. 2.7 liter Ford versus 5 liter Ford. I'm in the 2.7 liter F-150. And Jacob, the 5-star tuning guy, who had his hands on that tune for the 5 liter, is in the Ford. Takeoff is great on the 2.7. My foot is to the floor. The 5 liter is coming. It's coming towards me. I guess I'm gonna have to go up 2.7 versus 3.5.
Yep.
All right. As far as the Ford lineup is concerned, this is the torquiest engine that they have other than those Limited and Raptor trucks. The rating stock on the 3.5 liter EcoBoost is 375 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. But this 3.5 liter EcoBoost also has a Banks intake system. This is the baseline in the 3.5 liter EcoBoost truck. Let's see what we can do in stock tune, stock everything, other than the intake system. I left it in two-wheel drive. Here's the best time for stock 3.5. 6.3, 6.32 stock time benchmark for the 3.5 liter EcoBoost. Alright, so how did the 3.5 liter EcoBoost do on the dyno? The 93 octane performance tune starts building power a little slower than stock, but after 3000 RPM the difference is clear. Near the 5000 RPM mark, the tune is adding about 100 horsepower over stock to the wheels. The power and torque increases are very impressive, approaching 5,800 RPM. There, the truck is gaining a huge 167 pound-feet of torque over stock. This is the tuned one. Let's see how much quicker this truck is. Jeez. 4.3. 4.3. Wow. That's low force. That's pretty nuts. Okay. That was quick. I mean, we're talking about a full-size crew cab 4x4 truck doing low fours on a prepared surface nonetheless at the drag strip, which helps, but still. Alright, so the 2.7 liter F-150 took the 5 liter, but now Josh is here.
Josh is here.
So you're gonna run the 3.5?
I'm running the 3.5.
So you had your hands on it, you know, on the tuning of it.
Yes, sir.
How do you feel?
I feel pretty good about it.
I'm in the 2.7 liter and I'm going up against Josh, the tuner, in his 3.5. Boy, this is not going to be ending well for me, but still, we gotta do it for science, right? I fell asleep a little bit. Dang! No! 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 That 3.5 liter is hella quick. I have to bow down. I have to bow down to the 3.5. It was the winner.
It is what it is.
You know, I was hoping the 5 liter would maybe even better the 2.7, but that wasn't the case today. A lot of numbers to share, but yes, in the end, the 3.5 liter EcoBoost was the quickest truck. 4.36 seconds 0 to 60 with a 1.96 second improvement over stock, and that's including that Banks air intake system on this particular truck. That was huge. The 5 liter was also very impressive. It gained 1.5 seconds in the 0 to 60 time, and its best 0 to 60 was 5.44. That's pretty impressive. Finally, the 2.7 liter. It gained 1.32 seconds, not bad, and 4.83 was its best 0 to 60 time, under 5 seconds, quicker than the 5 liter. I was rooting for the Coyote, but turbocharging seems to be working better, especially with a tune, when you can move a lot more air and fuel. Alright Chris, so how does this work? You know, the customer buys the N-Gauge. Take me from the top.
The first thing you want to do when you open your N-Gauge is you want to connect it to the OBD2 port, or the diagnostic port on the vehicle.
Okay.
Once it's connected and the gauge power's on, you'll see 3 primary components. You'll see gauges, tuning, and diagnostics. First thing you want to do is select tuning. Under tuning, scroll to the bottom. And we'll want to read the vehicle. This will allow us to get a stock file of your vehicle. And based on that information, we'll be able to create your tunes based on your vehicle stock file, which tells us what operating system it's utilizing. We'll be able to dial it in with the fuel you're using, as well as your modifications. That process takes anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, depending on your application. Once the file is read and it says 100% complete, you'll be able to disconnect the N-Gauge from your vehicle, attach the file from a PC directly to an email, and you'll be able to send that to us.
Okay.
Just via email attachment. It's about a 7.5 meg file. The beautiful thing with the N-Gauge is it's supported on PC and Macintosh products.
Okay.
So you're able to use it on a wider array of products you wouldn't be able to use other tuners for.
Okay.
Once the tune is loaded onto the custom tune folder, you'll connect the N-Gauge back to your vehicle, go under tuning. Under tuning, you'll select load tune. And then under the tune, you'll be able to scroll through and load a variety of custom tunes. So select, if you want to load the 93 Performance tune, you'll just select the green check mark and you'll flash your vehicle. That process takes 6 minutes.
You can select multiple, like if you have a towing tune or some other tune, you can kind of go through them.
Yeah, you can toggle through them, select if you wanted a daily street tune, or if you wanted a performance tune, or any of the different tune offerings that we make for each vehicle. You can slide through, select the one you want, and load them. And it's a quick process anytime you want to change your tunes.
Okay, now I can also come back, right? So return to stock, similar process.
Yeah, similar process. You'll go under tune vehicle, you'll select load stock. It'll be a stock file that we'll send you for the N-Gauge, and you'll flash that back to the vehicle.